This is the Hawkbuster. The new concept and design for it. I'm trying to model it a little bit more, obviously, off of the Bowen Hawkbuster design, but for a little bit smoother. I'm trying to simplify it. I don't want it to be all these complicated parts and whatnot. I'm trying to simplify it as much as I can. It'll be not that different from the War Machine armor, except it'll be about twice the size. So you potentially could wear this on top of the War Machine armor, but it's not the original concept. The original concept is to wear this individually, but you could potentially wear the War Machine armor with this one. Now, again, all the parts that have the pattern on, the ACU military pattern, those are the heavy duty armor. So those are the areas that have the most protection. Every other spot, mainly the black areas, are the light armor, more flexible. Still working on the joint system. I came up with a shoulder joint system, which can also be applied to the elbow. Also incorporating into the knee area, and I started to work on the wrist and the abdomen and lower back, and the ankles and any other place that requires bending and flexing. I'm interested in memory muscles. I said it wrong. Memory metals. I'm interested in memory metals. Incorporating it as part of the light armor, so I could get some flexibility out of it. Plus get some use out of the power source. But the thing is, I really want to avoid the whole suit relying on the power source. Power source is mainly to do a lot of the operatings, the internal systems, like the heads-up displays and whatnot. But I don't want the suit to just be solely run on the mechanical, and the electrical aspect, because without power the suit won't run, right? And I don't want that to be part of the design. I don't want that to be a problem, that if the power goes out for some reason, the suit's dead, the suit goes off. So I want to incorporate more mechanical, more analog systems into it, so that way you move, it moves, and that's simple. So that way you, as the pilot, if you want to call it that, you as the wearer of the suit, has full control of the suit. You move, the suit can move. The suit's supposed to enhance what you can do. It's supposed to make you stronger, faster, all the good stuff. But then you have the add-on stuff, which is the electronics, the internal computer systems, the onboard system, that gives you extra abilities, gives you more information, communications, so forth and so forth. And the power source, which is the War JT, is to power them systems, to power all that extra stuff. I could probably use the electrical output from the War GT to enhance the capabilities of the suit, to enhance the speed and functionality of the suit, the responses. I can have sensors and all that type of stuff. But I want it to be pretty simple. I want it to be heavier than the War Machine suit, because it's supposed to be heavy heavy mech suit, basically a heavy armored suit. So you have more protection. You're heavier, so you're more heavy duty, as it were, more heavy duty. But I also want it to be basic and simple. The thing I like about the Bowen Hulkbuster suit was mainly the helmet. It's one of my favorite parts. It's like, that's such a perfect concept, because I always worry about like falling on my neck or something, or neck injuries. This, obviously you don't have to worry about neck injuries because there is no neck. So having no neck is really good, especially in a armor type concept. Having no neck is a good thing. But I want the head, the helmet, to move around, to be like a turret. So I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do that. Maybe some type of head control. Maybe wear some little sensors in your head, so when you move your head, it'll turret. It'll move that way. Or maybe some type of chin strap, so when you move your head, it'll move. Something. I want, I'll figure it out. But I want the head to be able to move a little bit, so you get more vision out of it. Having no neck is good, because if you fall on your head, the likelihood of you breaking your neck is slim to none. It will suck if you fell on your head with this big old suit, but at least you won't break a neck, because again, you are human and you're in a suit of armor. The suit can take the ass whooping. You might not be able to. I had to incorporate some comfort in the suit, some cushioning, anti-inertia, shock absorbing capabilities, which is why I'm interested in the vibranium material, because that will absorb a lot of the shock, a lot of the impacts, and plus it'll make it better, because it'll be stronger. So it's better material to use vibranium if I can develop a kinetic energy absorbing alloy that I can use for the suit. Also, I want it, obviously capable of handling explosives. It's useless to have a full body suit of armor that a grenade can easily take out. You want to be tougher than a tank, or at least as tough as a tank. What else? Not much really to say. Flight capabilities might be included, flight capabilities might not. I don't know. The idea of the suit is to be heavy, so that would require more to lift something that heavy than if I were to not make it a heavy suit. Think about it this way: the Hulkbuster is supposed to be a tank, basically, a wearable tank. The War Machine armor is made to be like an airplane, air support. So War Machine's supposed to fly, the Hulkbuster's supposed to be a ground pound. So that's the best way to look at it. So flight capabilities for a tank will be crazy, but not necessary. This is just for power. And if there was ever a Hulk or some big massive thing to contend with, this suit will be ready and waiting. Not much. I can't give too much information. Even if I had some cool ideas to share, I can't share everything. I can only share concepts. I can't share exact measurements, details of that sort. I can only give as much as I can. Plus, it's cool just to share some of the coolness of what the project is. Some ideas that maybe somebody can take these ideas and create their own suit of armor that won't be exactly like mine, but at least it will show, hey, it's possible. It's not impossible. If you can draw it, you can make it. That's the best way to put it. If you can draw an idea, if you can even come up with an idea, you can make it possible. Yeah, I had an idea, and look at it now. Look at this picture. It's like, this is what it will look like. This is how it function. For the idea is there's a suit, and then these are added on. So these are added on. So these go on top of a suit. I'm still working out on all the mechanisms and all the little intricate details of the joints and all that stuff, and all the platings, so that way everything matches. And then this stuff goes over it because this is to add protection. In every armor, they always say that the joints are the weakest parts. Those are the weak parts of the armor. So in my designs, I'm trying to protect the joints as much as possible, because they are important. Your leg is useless if your kneecap blows out. Your feet are useless if your ankle goes out. You know what I mean? You can lose a toe and still be able to walk. You lose your ankle or your kneecap or something, you ain't gonna be walking. Obviously, you lose the use of your spine, you won't be walking at all, or be able to feel anything below your waist or neck or something. So all these aspects, all these parts need as much protection as the vital organs, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to put as much protection on the body as much as possible. It defeats the purpose of a full body suit if you're not fully protected, you know, if every aspect of your body ain't fully protected. For us boys, you know what I mean, we gotta protect the family jewels at all costs. So that's always in the designs. Especially, you know, I design mainly these for guys to wear. If a female wears it, alright, a female wears it, but if a guy wears it, you need that extra male protection. Also, I have a solar panel version. I was thinking of incorporating this. It's like, yeah, it wouldn't be that bad to add solar panels to the exterior of the armor, so that we have an extra source of power. You might, you know, it's not a bad idea. More power, right? And that's the end of the video.